feel like it's too much goddamn light on me. Okay. So I haven't made one of these videos in so long where I just kind of sit down and talk. Because sometimes I feel like I talk too much. But I had such a stressful, like, just stupid day where I'm realizing, like, the amount of pressure that I put on myself to, like, stay outside of any box, or like just to keep being like an individual, and like, oh, I'm so destined to be like just just like, excuse me, I just ate ice cream, just pumping my head up, like pumping my own head up, being like, yeah, like I'm good, like I know that I'm really unique, like I'm capable of doing really good things, like I know that I'm going my own way, I'm on my own path, like I'm just all this stuff that I constantly think. I think it has just gotten to a point right now where my individualism, like specifically today, is actually really like, it's giving me a run for my money. Like, it's really starting to make me even feel like, am I fake? Like, am I even worth like watching? Like, I guess specifically with my YouTube channel and stuff like that, where I just start to feel like maybe I'm trying too hard to even be like an individual. Maybe I'm trying too hard to like stray away from like the path that everybody takes, and like the things that everybody like uploads on social media and all this stuff. And all this really stems from the fact that like I got on Instagram today. That was my first fucking mistake. That was a fatal mistake, is getting on Instagram. Every bad feeling I think I might have ever had started with a scroll on Instagram. And the reason that I did it was like, okay, I haven't been on Instagram scrolling in like months. I get on Instagram and I get on like TikTok and YouTube because I still upload stuff, because I'm a hypocrite. Like I like to post, and I like to, like upload things, and I really want to build like an online presence. But at the same time, I don't want to participate in the like current like climate. Like, I don't want to participate in the way that social media is right now. I don't want to contribute to it in that way. I want to kind of like go my own way and like build my own bubble and all that stuff. And then that starts to make me feel like who the fuck am I? Like, who do I really think I am? And so then that leads to me thinking like I kind of carry myself in a way where I'm performing, or I'm like acting like I'm better than people, or I don't even know at this point. Like, it gets to a point where I start to question like the things that I do authentically, and the things that I really do care about, and the ways that I carry myself, and the things that I show look so different, and it looks so like curated in a way, even when I'm not trying to. I'm really trying so hard to make things look the way that I want them to look, and as raw, as real, as like personal and intimate as I really like would have it if it were like, okay, I'm actually talking to a person in my room right now. To the point where I'm recording on my MacBook, because it's like, no, it can't look too polished. If I record it on my iPad, oh, it's gonna look too polished, so I need to record this shit on my toaster oven, because that's real and authentic. And like I feel like I'm putting so much pressure on myself to like fill this void that I see like opening up on the internet, where it's like everybody. And I'm sorry, before I even continue, I know I'm not making sense. I'm still gonna upload this video, although I'm not. This is not gonna be a coherent video. Coherent. This is not gonna be like a like well thought out, like, wow, this girl's really making sense. She's really proving a point here. I'm just gonna ramble and talk to my laptop and then put it out, because I can look back on it and actually maybe learn something from it. But seeing how everybody is so just irritated and fed up and in this like horribly like just bad like domestically bad relationship with social media and the internet, and seeing how everybody is like so burned out from it and so like done with it and so irritated about the performance and like the like everything's curated, everything's polished, everything's perfect, and nobody's really truly like comfortable with being the literal person that they are every day, and all this stuff where everybody feels like bad about the way that they are and they compare themselves, and literally every problem that social media has made for people like my age and even older and younger. It's like me seeing that and me seeing like, okay, I kind of naturally like don't fit there, and I have never wanted to fit myself. Oh yes, okay. Who am I? I'm lying. I've wanted to fit myself into that box. I've wanted to fit myself into that mold. I'm normal, I swear. I think everybody at some point has wanted to impress people, and everybody has wanted to fit in. But as I've grown up, I realized like I kind of always had that like little drive in me to be like, no, I actually want to express myself in this avant-garde way. Like I kind of want to like go my own way and really pursue the things and care about the things that I like, and like only really do what I love and be super expressive and like be really original and be unique and all this stuff. And like I've always kind of felt that way, and I've been told these things, and so that kind of pushed me as I like got older to like dive deeper into being more individualistic. And it's like circling back to what I'm saying, I'm trying to make a point here. I'm really trying. I'm probably never going to, but we might get there. Circling back, I really see there being this clear desire for authenticity and realness and like intimacy and like genuine connection and just like humanness online. And I'm like, I've got something you guys have never seen before. Me, I'm like, I feel like, and I don't like, you know, promote myself in that way, but to myself I think like, oh my gosh, I'm really happy. Like I love posting on social media, and I really want to do this, and this feels like something that I will be good at. This feels like something I really like, and I'm seeing like I fit into that little peg. Like it's a Kiera shaped hole in the internet, and I'm like, ooh, this is good. This is exciting. I really feel like that I could like fulfill a desire, like a need for like people with mindsets and personalities and interests and stuff like me online. And then it's like when I think about that too hard and I start to like get a little like you know, get a little lost, and I start to see signs, and I'm like, oh wow, like no, I'm really going to make it. I'm really going to be good. Like no, I definitely am going to be successful with it and all this stuff. And I start to kind of get so far into my head where I'm like, yeah, things are going to pop off soon. And I take a second and realize like I'm low key, I'm blatantly highly delusional a lot of the time. And then it really occurs to me that like I put so much pressure on myself where I'm like, I just know that I fit so well here, and I just know that I would do so well here, and I would just offer so much to people online. Excuse me. It's like now I start to feel like, oh, like I'm doing any and everything to never look performative, and I'm making sure among everything like that I look so original, and I can never slip up because I'm putting myself in a box. I'm putting myself back into a box, and it's like that's everything that I'm trying to avoid, is being confined to my, sorry, I'm not sure if you can see me. My MacBook keeps like timing out. I'm just gonna have to remember to touch it a little bit. But it's like, girl, I'm doing everything to avoid the box. I'm outside of the box. Good for me. But now, all I can ever think of is how to never put myself in the box and how to be like, and I hate a motherfucker who's like, I'm different. I'm unique. Everybody's got a personality. Like, it's just, I don't want to be that person. And again, like, I don't think I'm making sense at all, but I was really genuinely struggling with these thoughts at work today. Just like, I want to create, but now I feel like I'm overthinking it, and now I feel like I'm scared to post, and I feel like I'm putting so much pressure on myself. And I'm editing this video, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this. I don't care about posting this. And who cares about watching me fucking bake? Who cares about watching that video? I really don't think that anybody cares about seeing this. And then I start to go into a circle of thoughts of like, well, everything I'm doing ultimately is a performance. And everything that I'm doing, I'm like quite literally doing it for I'm doing it for myself because I care about it. And I do it whether I was filming it or not. But I'm filming it for the viewer. And so there's no way to avoid like the performance when I want to post on social media, like, and build something from it. There's no way to want to like, and it sounds so crazy when I tell people like, yeah, I'm not on social media. And maybe even it's like my coworkers or it's like my friends or something, and they very much see my posts. It's like, so you're a fucking liar. It's like, well, no, like, yes, I'm on social media, but I'm not on social media like that. Like, I don't scroll, I don't post things that, like, I'm not looking for things, I'm not engaging with other people on social media, yet I still want to be on social media and I want to, like, build platforms for myself so that I can connect with people, but it's so difficult to, like, it's the way that connection is on social media right now is something that I want nothing to do with. I don't want to like people's posts and like maybe like the way that social media would be great for me is if it was like a Facebook page that I would post memories and I would post pictures of myself and post when I'm hanging out with Chelsea. Like, me and Chelsea are out, we're having fun, and not like be in our fucking phones and online the whole time. It's just little increments and updates. So as you see and you look back over my life, it's like, huh, this is what this girl does, and this is what she's like, and this is what she cares about, and these are the people that she loves and who she spends time with. And I can kind of like more intimately communicate with people and more intimately connect with people. But there's just no pressure to be, and there's no pressure to like fit. It's just kind of like, this is my existence, but I'm just kind of uploading pieces of it, you know? And like, I really, I mean, I love YouTube. I love watching YouTube. I love coming across people's like very personal, intimate videos like these. And I kind of just really love human connection, but I don't get that from social media. And I think the reason that I always felt like so, like, I never really made an Instagram and posted on it until I got to like 10th grade. And I started it, and I was really trying to be one of those like fashion, like e-girls. And I was doing it, and I was just never happy. I always felt like this is icky and this is gross because I'm like trying so hard and I feel so fucking fake. And when I stopped doing that and I just kind of had a spam and I had like a few of my friends and I had it private and I would just post like ridiculous stuff and just kind of be like quirky and weird and like not think too hard about it, that was really enjoyable because just a few people would comment and it was never about the likes or anything like that. And it's like, I feel that I have a like great personality and like I like myself. I think I'm pretty cool. And I like to share myself with other people and I like to get to know people and I like to inspire people and I like to connect with people and I like to learn things from people and just experience other people. Like, if social media could just have less pressure, less bounds, less like like less weirdness, where it's like many of us are like told like how we should post and all this. Like, I just don't want that. I want to be able to connect, and I think that like I would be really good at YouTube and really good at like TikTok and stuff like that. Like, I have a decent bit of followers there and stuff, and I do enjoy it. But I guess what I'm trying to say is like I don't enjoy the way that the pressure to perform and to be exists on all social media platforms, and it's so about like keeping people's attention. Hey, I'm interesting. Hey, I'm into this kind of music that everybody else is into, so therefore that means that I am cool, and therefore that means that like you can trust that I'm a good person. You can trust that like I have interesting stuff going on, or like I don't know. You know what I mean. I don't have to explain it any further. Hope you can still hear me because my AC just came on. But like I know that I really want to have an impact on people, and I really want to be able to connect with people. I love my human experience, truly. I have so much wonder and so much joy like inside of me, and I just feel so happy to live my life, and I feel so grateful for the growth that I've had over my life, and like the things that I've learned and the things that I value, that I just feel that it's so like necessary for me to share that with other people and to inspire and to learn from people and to just connect and to just share my human experience with people in order to inspire them to like adopt the good traits that I've adopted like through self-work and like, you know, having like a really good positive mindset. But I just can't do that with the current framework of like how it is to be an influencer. I don't want to be an influencer. I don't want to have content. Like, I want to document my life in ways, and I want to upload bits and pieces and moments and just share these things with people. And it's a net. I don't want to like curate, and I don't want to like polish. Sometimes I might want to. I'm not putting any strict rules on myself, but I don't want that to be the expectation of what I am as a human being, what I am as a person. I want my existence online to be super reflective of what I'm like as a normal person. Like, very like raw and unpolished and just like intimate. And I'm saying all this because I'm saying like this is what I care about and this is what I like want to do, but I've put so much pressure on myself where I'm like, yay, yes, I'm individual, I'm outside of the box, like I'm so me, I live in my own skin, I'm so like grateful that I have my personality, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna fit into this void that's opening up on social media, and everybody's sick and tired of the way that social media is, and I'm gonna swoop in and I'm gonna be like, this is how you be yourself and this is why you value like all, and then it's just like I just put so much pressure on myself where I'm like, am I doing the thing? Like, am I being performative? Am I being fucking fake? Like, I can't tell now, and I'm now like nervous, like, oh, I've put so much pressure on myself to be out of the box and individual that I'm missing the whole point. I'm doing the thing. And so I think like regardless, this video's getting long and I don't really know what else I have to touch on. Regardless, I think I'm not gonna stop doing what I care about, and I'm not gonna stop making the kind of videos. Yes? You mean that? Yeah, you can run it. Wait, or can you wait? Because we're going to put our dinner in there, maybe.
Okay, yeah, I'm probably going to do it.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. Okay. What I was saying, regardless, like, I'm going to still do the stuff that I care about. Like, That's the most important thing. Just because I'm having doubts and I'm like, ooh, dodging like all the like stupid little thoughts that I'm having. Maybe like my period's gonna come soon and I'm having like a lot of like bad self-talk. Maybe that's what's going on. But just because I'm having these like difficult moments where I'm not sure what direction I want to take this like basically this like living art piece that I'm doing with my YouTube, with my other platforms, my other social media accounts. It's just this living little thing. I'm continuing to post like what I'm doing and who I'm like as I grow. You can look at my old videos and see where I am now today. As I continue to do this, and it's like sometimes the path gets a little blurry. Sometimes I'm like not sure if this is even worth it. I'm like, this is pointless. I'm ugly, and I'm like, I'm just worried about these things, and I don't really like talk about myself like that, which I want to make a video on stuff like that maybe in the future. I don't know. But having some like not kind thoughts sometimes doesn't mean that I need to pump the brakes, and it doesn't mean that I need to just stop and wait, reevaluate. No, I need to stay consistent, and I need to just figure it out along the way. And I just wanted to say, like, to kind of wrap this up, like, yes, I'm not sure, and I'm having a little bit of a rough day, and I think this might be influenced by the fact that I'm kind of thinking about quitting one of my jobs. I don't think that that means that like everything that I've thought about and figured out over these past few months of doing this stuff, and I've gotten to this point where it's like things are really different from how it started off, and I'm really happy with like the progress that I've made. I just don't think that this one day that I'm having where I'm being a little bit doubtful and I'm like, well, I'm putting a lot of pressure on myself to meet these demands of everybody online. Every single person on the internet is counting on me. That's the level of delusion that I have gotten myself to. So it's like when I get to this point where I'm just not feeling like great, and I'm feeling confused, and I'm feeling like I'm doing too much, or I'm feeling like I'm not doing enough, or I feel like I'm not in that box, but now I'm just in this box, and whatever else silly little thought I'm having, like regardless, I'm not gonna stop, because this is how you learn and this is how you grow, by doing things and by kind of like having the training wheels on and like readjusting and learning as you go. So yeah, I don't do these videos too often. I love to talk. I love to talk, and I think that's why I tend to do more silent videos, because I could just sit here and I could make an hour-long video of just talking about nothing. So I tend to not talk too much in my videos because it's just a lot easier to edit and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I guess like it's also a thing of comparison, and I guess while I'm here, this video is gonna be quite long, but if you're rocking with me, you want to stick around, then that's totally fine. But I'm just gonna briefly touch on like the thing about social media and how I haven't been on there for a few months. I got sick. Like I got a cold a few months ago, and while I was sick, I just kind of like I just stopped scrolling, and I took a break, and I have like a private personal Instagram that's pretty small, and I used to post there a good bit, and then I stopped. I just kind of lost interest in it, and I realized like I'm kind of doing too much. Like I'm kind of curating this way too much. I'm putting too much thought into it. I'm not just posting on a whim, and that's what I want to do. Like I want to just post on a whim and not think too hard about it. That's why I love when I get to do like ice cream videos, or I get to do like an outfit, like putting an outfit together. I just doop, hit record, do the thing, be happy that I did the thing, and then get offline, and then I upload it, or I edit it a little bit just to make it so that it's not an hour and a half long video, and then I upload it. And I really love that because it's like to the point, and it's nothing, it's no gimmick. I'm not trying to get you, I'm not trying to sell you on the fact that I'm an interesting person, or that like I have a lot going on. I literally just enjoy eating my little pint of ice cream here and there throughout the week. So it's like, let me talk about this because this is something that I like, and you might like this too if you like ice cream. Like, it's really not that deep, and I love that. And so it's like me realizing, like, I just don't care. I just stopped caring about social media. I stopped caring about the scroll. I was comparing myself way too much. There would be memes where it's like, this is so funny. Why didn't I think of that first? And I'm like, yeah, I need to get off social media because I'm upset and I feel boring and unfunny as a person because I saw a funny meme that I didn't think of. Like, do you that's a real fucking issue. And so I also just was like, this just takes up so much of my time. I don't feel good. I often feel anxious. I often feel like I'm wasting time. I often feel like comparison. And like, I'm happy for people. I see my beautiful, gorgeous, fine as fuck friends online, and I'm like, wow, you are so pretty. And then I'm like, I wish I could take a picture that pretty, but I'm not photogenic. And then I'm just like, why do I care? I love seeing pretty people and I love seeing great things online, but then it just starts to make me feel bad about the fact that, like, I don't have that and I don't want that, and none of this matters, but like, I compare myself and I just don't. I feel great for that person, but eventually it gets to a point where it's like you see so much good stuff, like, at such a rapid rate, that it just makes you forget that none of that is really realistic. Like, you're seeing someone's, like, curated best, and it's not all of what they are, and I didn't like engaging with it. It was just way too much. And so I just decided, like, I'm gonna take a little break, and it was just an indefinite break. Like, it was just, I left. I stopped scrolling, and then I started to feel really good. Like, wow, like, I haven't been on any social media. I was still watching YouTube, but I got off and I felt so alive. I felt like I genuinely had time to do things other than to be online, and I felt like I had time to, like, exist and to feel my bones in my body. Like, I felt reborn. Like, I just felt really good. And so getting off social media, it was good. It was good at first. And then, as anybody with an individualism complex does, they start to say, "Oh, I'm not on social media." I actually haven't been on social media in 2 weeks. And then I started to really, like, form into a thing where it was like, ooh, and now when someone says this thing, I have to tell them, like, well, I'm not on social media. And it feels like a brag, but I'm not bragging. I'm literally just being honest. And I kind of started to battle with that with myself. Then I just stopped giving a fuck. So I was like, this is stupid. Like, I know that I'm not bragging. I'm just literally saying that because I don't know what you are talking about. I have not seen the, like, Minecraft movie because I'm not on social media, and I had no idea that there was a Minecraft movie out. I had no idea what Sinners was. I literally went to see Sinners in June. I saw Sinners on Juneteenth, and I went into it completely blind. I hadn't seen a single trailer. I hadn't seen a single advertisement for this movie. I had no idea what this movie was about other than vampires, slavery, I think. People started telling me, and, like, country music and twins and spitting in a mouth. And I was like, okay. Like, I gathered all this information from people talking about it over weeks, and then I went to see it, and that was pleasant. And I was like, nice. I had a nice experience. I didn't know anything about this. And it was like, it was nice, but at the same time, not being on social media, I had such bad FOMO here and there where I just felt like dumb. I just felt like I had, like, reverted to being like a Neanderthal. Like, I literally did not know what people were talking about. And okay, I'm about to sound crazy because I still don't know what the meme "start digging in your butt, twin." I sound psychotic saying that. I don't know what that means. I've seen it here and there, maybe because I do still use Reddit, somehow I saw it, or maybe I got a glimpse of it when I was on TikTok briefly posting. And then I'm like trying to look up on Urban Dictionary, what does this mean? What's the context? How do people use this? And it's like, yeah, that feels really funny. It's like, damn, like, I feel like I've like aged out of like a group or something, and I'm not a part of the joke anymore. And then it also started to feel like, oh, I'm so disconnected. I don't even know what people are talking about anymore. And I kind of started to feel dumb. And ultimately, like, I kind of bounce between those feelings of feeling like, no, this is good. I'm really, really happy that I'm not, on these platforms. I'm not scrolling and I'm not engaging. But then I also just kind of started to feel like I was completely outside of like the bubble, and I just could not understand what was going on. There's a lot of news and stuff that I had no idea about because I just literally got a lot of the exposure to things from my friends reposting just from being on social media. And with being on Reddit, I would use Reddit for probably like 20 minutes a day, just kind of scroll a little bit and see some nice things because Reddit is ultimately my favorite social media app. But I wasn't on Instagram looking at memes, and I wasn't on TikTok. I was never on TikTok. I kind of just downloaded TikTok to post my stuff. Um, but getting off of that stuff, and then I kind of stopped with YouTube. And I also stopped because I started working a lot. I started working over 40 hours a week, like a lot. So I literally just did not have any time to scroll. So that really made it a lot easier for me to stay off. But I haven't been back on social media for like many, many months. I haven't posted on my spam page. I haven't posted on my story. I haven't scrolled consistently. I think like when I open my public Instagram, I don't follow many pages, and some things are just recommended. So like a few times here and there, I did it today. I kind of just looked around to see like, like what is going on. Like I'll see like a post from like Steve Lacy, or I'll see a post from like a music page that I follow because I follow a few pages on my public. But it's like just seeing those posts, and I'm like, okay, this is what people are up to. And then I'm like, let me get off before I see something that hurts my feelings, or let me get off before I see something that kind of makes me feel bad. And so I don't scroll for very often. Um, but the way that I do post, because it's probably confusing, and I'm gonna wrap this video up because I kind of should go eat dinner with Elias. The way that I post, like quite literally, when I get on TikTok specifically, because TikTok opens right to the For You page, and that I can't change that. I've turned off all the notifications for TikTok and Instagram because I only want to be able to see um, comments for Instagram because where there's no tab where you can see only comments, because I do like to talk to people and respond to people when they comment on my videos. But I've turned off all like notifications, all mentions, tags, comments, and stuff for TikTok because I do not want that app to try to get me back on that app when I'm living my goddamn life. Leave me alone. When I'm on the app, I'm online. But when I'm offline, so it's like I turn off all my notifications, but I left them on for the comments on Instagram because sometimes the comments just get buried in all of the likes and stuff like that on Instagram. I turned off all that stuff because I just didn't want to be bothered with my phone when I wasn't using it. But when I get on TikTok, I mean, I'm telling you, I literally will open it. I'll open the app and put my hand over the screen like this so that I can't see the video on my For You page. Because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be something where I'm going to be like, comparison immediately. And I just don't need that. So I'll cover the screen, not look at it, because I also might be tempted to scroll, and then I just go to upload. So I don't see anything of that app other than the upload area and then my page. I upload and then I immediately close out the app. Same goes for Instagram. Most times I don't need to cover it because when I open Instagram, I can get to the upload button fast enough where I don't see what's on my homepage. But it's like, it's crazy. It's crazy the links. My light fell. It's crazy the lengths that I kind of have to go to in order to avoid seeing things on social media. 1 second. Because I just don't want to engage. I don't want to. I know how it has made me feel over these past few freaking years of using social media, and I'm just tired of it. and the comfort and the like level of happiness that I felt from taking that one little break, I was like, wow, this is it. This is what I need. So not being on social media is something that I've been doing for the past few months, and I feel really good. You know, still posting and still engaging and still sharing the stuff that I want to share and still connecting with people here and there and building my pages and stuff, because that's really important to me. Ultimately, like, I do want to have growth and success on social media, because I think that, you know, I kind of fit. I fit, at least. So, yeah, that's my story. Um, I don't know if there's anybody still sticking here, but again, like, it's difficult to upload when I know I am uploading for viewers. Like, I'm obviously hoping that I have viewers, because I do want to grow my YouTube and stuff like that, because I want to reach people and I want to build a community, and I want to have, that's what I want to have. Like, I want to have a community that I can connect with on all of my accounts. But yeah, I really appreciate anybody who clicked on my video, just kind of sat with me while I sat with these thoughts and just talked about it a little bit. I don't know how to end this video, but yeah, I just hope you have a good night. And I feel a lot better having come on here and talked to you, having talked to my webcam, having just like gotten this stuff off my chest and documented it. More so documented it for my future self and documented it for anybody who could find my video useful. I do hope you have a wonderful evening, and this isn't the last that you'll see of me. I'll come back on here and talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye. Take care of yourself and have a good night. Now it's time to end the video.